Halo, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Wah, suara saya kok serak ini. Sebentar, saya minum dulu ya. Ini percobaan untuk merekam dengan menggunakan headset. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Oke, sekarang kita mari coba membacakan in English ya. Oke, the learning kurang 30 menit lagi coba saya belajarnya di sini. Jadi saya akan dijadikan narasumber untuk sebentar, saya harus mencari angle yang tetap pasti ada pantulan di kacamata saya. Oke ya. Nah, mana yang paling enak nih? Itu berantakan banget. Gimana? Kok bingung? Nah, from what age can a child start learning to code? Are there prerequisite skills to master before they could begin? Okay. Actually, there is a term of unplugged coding. It will be learning code without any gadget, without any plugging gadget like computer or tablet, iPad, and etc. This unplugged coding can be taught for kids in the early age, even toddlers. They just playing like they used to be, but we develop the learning materials, the lesson plans based on structural computational thinking. So they learn coding without any device for the early age kids, like for 3 or 5 years old. And next, for the 5 years olds and beyond, kids can learning from their mobile gadgets from their parents, like smartphone, tablet, or iPad. They can learn it from apps like Scratch Junior or like Bot or Khan Academy for kids. You can learn coding by playing anything, learning material from that apps. And for the next steps for primary school kids or from 7 until 15 years old, when the kids are already accustomed with already more familiar with computer, and they also can read and can write, so they can learning code with the tools or the platform that can accessible in the desktop from computer or laptop. So actually there is no tidak ada batasan, there is no boundaries. From any age can learning how to code with their own character based on their age. Umur apa age? What benefit does learning to code from a young? Actually, there are so many benefits of learning for children. Bisa nggak di sini ya? Yeah, actually there is so many benefits of learning coding for children. This can be train them to be creative thinker. They will be more familiar with technology because learning to code is one step to learning about technology more good. And also they will be the active user of technology. Active, not only passive, like they don't have so not only as game player, but they can be a game creator or game developer. learning to code, we can start it from teach them how to create their own game, and then they can play their own game and can play their game with their siblings or their friends. It will be very, very nice things for them. So I can create my own game. I can create my own technology. I can create my own Siri or my own Alexa, like that. We can use it from this kind of coding learning lesson plan. By that, so kids, when learning to code, kids also create how to be patient, how to be perseverance, and train their accuracy, because they have to write this code with sequencing, with good algorithm. So the program will be running very well. If the program not running very well, they can do bug. There is a bug and they can do debugging. So they will be a problem solver, and being a person who can accept that I make a mistake and that's okay, and I will fix my own mistakes by learning much more better. There are many soft skills that can be trained beside of learning how to code itself. Okay. How old is your youngest student? Do you have any memorable experience in teaching kids? Actually, teaching hundreds kids being my own memorial experience, because I'm not a formal teacher. So I am a non-formal teacher in this non-formal program in Kelasku Digital. So every kid is special, but I just have a very young kids. It's about 6 years old. He is Indonesian kids, but living in abroad in Abu Dhabi. He is very cute. His eyes is very big and rounded, and he like to. I can see his eye by this webcam camera, zoom camera. He can learning very fast and very well, because he know how to speak English very good, and read English also good, and he have very good interesting with computer. Usually I just accept children from age 7 years old, but maybe these young kids have a great courage and have a great passion to do something with computer. So her mother sent her to me. It's very interesting, these younger kids. Okay, what are the most significant difference between teaching coding to adults and children? I said children, this like from 7 and 15 years old in Kelasku Digital, like primary school and junior high school. My experience is the different, the synchronous method. Kids, the children, like one-on-one live class with Google Meet or Zoom or everything. They like to see me as the teacher directly. They can hear my voice live, like that time, and they can say anything in the session class. This called synchronous method of teaching online. Kids doesn't like reading many tutorial from ebook, or just see my video learning. Not only that, they have many distraction outside there, and they want to play with his sibling, his friend, and many material from their formal school. So in online coding class that I have developed, the kids like to have a live session class. But vice versa, the adult like the asynchronous method. They don't have to get live session class, because in asynchronous method, adult can learning whenever they want to, whenever they can be, maybe after their work, or maybe after their class in the college, or maybe in their own spare time. So we just have to prepare the complete lesson materials they can access anywhere and everywhere. That's for the adult. And the main difference, based on my own experience, is kids learn faster and better and more brave with the same material, like developing game from scratch programming. I already teach teachers learning about it more difficult, but kids can learn it faster and better, and they with their creativity and their brave energy, they just change directly and modified everything I already taught or I'm teaching in the live session class. Like this, maybe I teaching about how to make Flappy Bird game. Flappy Bird game means there is a Flappy Bird that have to cross between the pipes, so they cannot crash if they touching the pipes. But the kids directly change this Flappy Bird become shark, or become happy flying hippo, or flying dinosaurs, and with different backdrop and with different sound, and etc. etc. It's very creative for the kids, and they know what kind of code they have to put in. It's different from the children, the teacher, I mean. I don't know what it means. Can you repeat again, Miss Henny? Just like that. Kids is very, very smarter than us. Yeah, the adult one. Okay. Teaching children, okay. Is coding kids can be self-taught? Yes, coding can be self-taught. There are a lot of coding learning resources available on the internet, ranging from free and paid. And even the free one, if you're studying very diligently and keep practicing how to code, you will be succeed. You will have good coding skill. Just like my own experience, I'm a chemistry bachelor student. I'm a graduate bachelor from chemistry, and then I learning about educational technology in the magister school. I learned coding from five years ago until now, and non-stop. I learn everything, most everything. Then I choose how to teach kids how to code about the basic codes, and I can do it even though I cannot have great. I did go to computer science college. It's okay. I can learning by myself. I'm I'm join a coding community, so I can learn together with many people, many members. It will be give a good energy. I believe that art and coding will be the same topic we can talk about, and who practice will be the expert one. It's very interesting that I have friends that already being a website developer or programmer that develop a website. She said to me that I already know, I already do this coding, but when she apply for the job for the tutor in the coding class. She said, I already know it, but I don't know what is theory. Now I have to teach people, so I have to learn this theory. So it will be like a reverse method. So she practiced it first, and then she learning the theory. It's not about the theory or the practice, but coding is skill. Skill in Indonesia we call it keterampilan. Skill or keterampilan is something that have to be practicable. You have to practice it more and more and more. You have to do coding and programming again, so your skill will be very sharp and very strong, like that. Not only the theory, but you have, even though you will be a coding kids tutor like me, having a coding kids class, you have to learn, you have to practice how to make this game by yourself. So you can know how the best and effective algorithm to teach them step by step, which step will be very good for the kids so they can understand the coding principle. Just do it and practice, just like cooking skill. Oh, my biggest challenge is having a dyslexic diagnosed kids as my student. He is diagnosed as dyslexia kids and with a short-term memory. They don't know how, they cannot study well if he have to read a lot of things from a book, or he cannot understand what I'm saying if I talk too much in the video, or not in the video, I mean in the live session class, because I will teach it faster and it's online. It will be difficult for him to understand what is that means. Maybe he can follow my steps, and then tomorrow if I ask him, can you do build a game same like we are last night, like that, he already forget about it. That's dyslexic problem. Dyslexic love to learn from visual or picture, and very small piece of text. No text. There's text, but okay, but not many text. But me and her mother and his mother, I'm sorry, have decided to keep this learning session, so we can both find the best method how to learn code for dyslexic kids. Pray me well. Okay, the cost for the group classes is around 200, from 200 and until 250,000 rupiah, 200 sampai 250.000 per batch, per it's about for live meeting session class. And for private students, it will be 350,000 rupiah. It's kind of middle rate for this online class. Okay, how to encourage kids how to learn is, first, just come into their world. There is playing. Ask them to play games from a game that already coded by another kids. Like the example is last night, I sent Flappy Bird modified by my student before. It called Flying Hippo, Flying Hippo game. I sent to the class, let's play this game first. And then many laughing, it's lucu, it's very good, it's very fun. And then you want to make this kind of game by yourself. You want to change this Flappy Hippo being Flappy Dinosaurus, or a Flappy Dog, or Flappy Cat, or flying anything you want, butterfly. Yes. Yeah, you have to learn how to code. So let's see inside. We can see this code. I will teach you how to how to read this code, and then come on, we can create together. Just like that. This kind method based on my experience will be the best one to encourage kids how to learn coding or everything. Yeah. Yeah, thank you. Semoga bagus.